What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Click Your Heroes, and today we're making quite a bit of progress. You can see we were in Skaga for quite a while. We were really close to our highest zone ever. We're actually going to be moving to Moru right now, and we're going to be claiming a ton of these. We're jumping from like 1,700 to probably around, yeah, so probably around our 2,500 mark. We'll start doing that, and then we'll obviously just kind of go to max, buy all these up. Already broke 30k, which is kind of like the highest we've had Moru at, and again our highest zone ever is right in, I was gonna say high 26,000s. I'm looking to try and push up zones within the next day slash 2 days. It's kind of the goal right now, so hopefully we'll be able to make some kind of decent progress out of things. This should push pretty far. Sadly, when it comes to clicking, like I said, it probably won't even be worth it because I messed up on allocating everything. I do have this here, which we're not going to be doing the trick, and honestly at this point, it's not really going to go up. Actually, I should probably wait one more level of leveling Solomon. I want to get it in though. Our Solomon's just going to go up really high level right now. And we're doing this earlier than I was planning, so these are not done yet. I was mentioning it in yesterday's video. Everything else may be done by the time we get to it. It's not quite. In about 28 hours, I will be able to transcend with Steven, as long as he doesn't die overnight at any point. Like I said, if I need to, I will do an 8-hour time lapse to progress. We're doing really bad on rubies this transcendence. I haven't really been trying to farm any with quests or anything, so we've been declining quite a bit. We're going to be back down, actually, if I don't climb up soon, back down to around 700, which kind of stinks. It's not ideal. I will go for some kind of actual pushing. Yeah, that broke out everything with our clicking, but I don't think we're going to get very much out of it. Again, percentage-wise, these are a lot less than like half. If you look at like ball here. You can see the level there, and if we go down, actually we can do it right at the top, because it should be half of this basically. That's around what it should be, so we're pretty far off of that, so I don't think we'll get too much more pushing out of this. We do have a question for the day. At the moment, only one. I may pick out one for later on, but right now it's a very basic one, and let me just pop it up real quick. It's actually here from James, aka Toasty. For any of you guys that are involved in the community on the Discord, or just pay attention to Client Sundays, you know Toasty's been here for a long time. He's actually an officer at the moment. But coming in, Llama should make up-to-date guides, though I can't remember how old or how old your current ones are, basically. For anyone who doesn't know, I did a mini little series that I was trying to do, and I kind of gave up on. A bunch of stuff came on back then, came up and kind of stalled me from making the guides, and I kind of stopped. Click Your Heroes guides, this is, and like kind of how to progress through the game, and I was going to basically give a rundown on how to get through the whole beginning of the game, your first couple transcendences, and any other basic questions I get asked. The guides are going to be in under 5 minutes, and I was trying to make them more close to a minute, like quick little guides that like specifically target your question. Like you ask a question, and I wanted to answer that question. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do is probably delete my old guides. I think there's only 6 or 7 of them. I'm going to actually be deleting them, and I think I'm going to be redoing the guides and way past where I did those up to. Even though Click Your Heroes is kind of coming towards the end, and if they come out with a new beta, everything may change. So it may be a pointless thing to work. But I get so many questions every day on how to get through this part or a certain question, and if we could direct people and answer it for them, and then direct people to the right videos where they can go see exactly what I mean, that would be most ideal. So if you guys are up for the guide idea, for anyone that's newer to the game, because I do know we have a bunch of people who are under zone like 3,000, and honestly I'd consider anything under 5,000 fairly new to the game. I used to not think that way, but I used to thought I was experienced around 5,000, but there's still things I'm learning now at 26,000. So if it's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments. I'm going to wait till this video goes up before I make my final decision, which will give people some time to give me their feedback on if it's something they're interested in seeing or not. If so, I will get on it, and I'll be pumping out a bunch a week. Again, they'll only be like a minute long. Sadly, it'd be kind of just spamming your sub box a little bit with them. I mean, I'm not going to upload like 5 at a time or something, but maybe one a day if I make a ton of them. They're not going to be on any type of schedule. It's going to be when I have time to make one, and I make one, or I get a good question to make a guide about, which sometimes we get. Again, they'll range anywhere from a minute to 5 minutes. I will try to make every guide under 5 minutes, so they're quick, kind of to the point. Certain things take a little while to explain, so it won't work all the time, but majority of the time, I think it'll be fairly effective. So I think that'll be fun. Nonetheless, back to what I was saying with this, I think the whole trick isn't going to work again because we're at the highest point and it's only 55%. The reason I want to hold out is because when I spend all of this here, which is a crap ton actually, we're gonna technically be ready to transcend after this ascension. I think we're not going to, but it is coming to that point. We'll let this kill for a little bit longer before I try clicking, which again I don't even know if it'll work. But I want to spend this through everything because this is gonna be way more effective then. But I don't want to hold on to this. Maybe I should just do it. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. That's fine. 8 hours for, dude, that'll make it so we cannot fail on our relics. But I don't really want to go on 8 hours. 24 hours is risking it too, but that's a lot of rubies. 24 hours puts me at a pretty decent time in the day as well. I'm thinking I go with that. I'm just thinking 27 relics for 8 hours, plus 22 relics is fine. I mean, technically 22 relics we should be fine with. Let's just risk it. We're going for the rubies. That's a long quest for Arthur to go on. Hopefully he's okay. We do have 1 extra life if he does die. I mean, it's just a matter of time before he ends up dying out. I'd love for him to break 75, level 75. That's like kind of my goal with him. I originally wanted him to break 100, but one of his deaths like was pretty fast, I believe. I think he died out quick, one of them. This is slowing down a lot. So let's get clicking. Yeah, it is going to be effective to an extent. Put one here. I mean, it is definitely going to push. I don't know, like I said, how far we're going to actually push with it. Because it's quite a bit lower than where it should technically be. But we'll let that kind of go. Do its thing. We have a couple other percentages here that we'll be able to claim later tonight. I'll do like probably off camera. Although I may actually be filming another episode tonight instead of my... Because I normally, on Thursdays, I normally record 2 of them. I record Fridays... Or sorry, I record Saturdays and Sundays on... Thursday. So just because I'm not around on the weekends much, and for the rest of this month I'm not going to be around at all. I'm actually going to be volunteering for charity, like a can drive charity for at a haunted house, like scaring people in the area, which is going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to do it. But it's going to take up my Saturday, Sunday nights, and my Friday nights are already busy. So I'm going to have a little bit less time to do my weekend recording grinds upon all my other stuff I do on the weekends. So hopefully I'll be able to make something of it. But we'll see. We will see. In a sense, I would love for these two to finish their quest, and then I'd love for them to die in like 5 minutes so I can keep cycling. Or actually one of them die so I can use the other one to keep going. I really, really want to get a full team of like epics and up. Like that would be sick. Or even rare and up. Rare and up I'm okay with. I don't want like any uncommons. But rares would be okay. If I could have a full team before like Arthur goes away, it would be sick. We have the Transcendent one in here too, but I don't know. I wonder. Technically, I know there's percentages. Does anyone know actually like what in? I'm gonna probably it's probably on the wiki. I'm gonna say like what is technically the Transcendence? Like I know there's a percentage and it's a really slow, like small percentage. I forget exactly what it is, but I'm curious like one in how many is it a chance to get a legendary or a Transcendent? Like either or. So it'd be slightly higher chances because of 2 of them. But I'll look it up. I'm curious after. I'll figure it out. I doubt we'll get another one anytime soon, but I'm just saying. But I'd love to get a full rare and up team. That'd be sick. It's funny how with three extra lives, like that's awesome. I mean, I think honestly, it would be cooler if like the Fabled one wasn't, and that did something else. I think that Fable's 50% or 100%. Maybe I forget where everything's at. Fabled I think is 50. Fabled is 50%. So if there's like 50% is nothing crazy, but it would have been sweet. It adds up. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna bounce off for a bit. Let this kind of grind out. This may go on a lot longer than I thought. So, alright. So that wrapped up there. We're pretty quick actually. We didn't really push too much farther. Anyways, let's yeah, it's a crap relic. Let's yeah, straight up ascend. Let's go for it. Again, we're not doing the trick, so I don't need to worry about anything. We can simply also open this up and go ahead and just move everything over to Maru. Nothing to worry about. I don't know. Did we break our highest zone ever there actually? I may not even realize. I'm definitely beating 27,000 this time. I kind of want to go for a far push, but with the relics lining up the way that they are, it may happen because I may not be able to transcend that at a valid time. 'Cause like I said, I'd like to do it tomorrow. Probably not. Maybe the next day. We'll probably push a little extra, but we already had 18, yeah, with an easy 19th and probably 20th soon to follow. Won't be a problem. Just go with Tree Beast because we can. Let's pop this, that going, and then let's spend everything. Spend it all actually evenly this time, which will be nice. This kid actually even spend, which I haven't had this whole Transcendence so far. Boom. Oh, that was actually, yeah, jeez, that was a pretty big jump. It's not super crazy, but boom. Nog. I wish Nog just matched something else. It's like, it seems like Nog is almost always, not quite exactly, but it's very close to half a Solomon. I don't know if that's like a rule of thumb, but you kind of just learn the rule of thumbs following the calculator. Like you can kind of see what about you're going to be looking at. Second, if you're playing rule of thumb, you can technically have Celadus and 3 Musketeers all the same. And then here we go. This is the nice catch-up work. And just to show you, we'll actually show you up top with ball because you can see them on the same screen easier. But it's half of it. That's what you're looking for between them. And then it looks like we're going averaging about 6 levels for everything. Kumo, we're going 6 levels. I'm curious if we'll even see a difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did see one. Nice. I was a little worried we weren't gonna for a minute. Fortuna, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of those go into value. We got Dora, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if there is a cap on Dora, to be honest. Dora may have 0 cap. Dogcog is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kronos is 5, which is pointless, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do it anyways. It keeps it so low at this point, it doesn't matter. 7 on Bub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought this is capped at 50%. I could be wrong on that, but if so, we're really close on that. And 6 admin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seeing some gain there. Let's just see how much 100 levels costs. We can get all these to 400 and leave them at 400. Which is plenty of time and everything. And honestly, this is unneeded, by the way. As you only need this at 96%. Because there's already a 4% chance of getting double rubies. And that doesn't increase the chance of just getting rubies. It's only for getting double rubies. So technically me leveling that up more is pointless. But hey, now we just have over 100% chance of getting it. But getting it to 96% is technically all that's needed. Fun fact. Some people don't know that. So I figured that'd be a fun one to share. I found that interesting when I first found that out too. So I may have actually talked about that in the past. But anyways, we got all those way up there. We are good to go. This is going to be a good run. We'll see how this goes. Technically, we could transcend right now for good old 74-hour transcension, which isn't bad. That gives us quite a bit. 18 Angel Souls. It's worth it just to do it now, but we'll go on for that extra pushing. Might as well. I know I can break 20. And I may even do 2 or 3 more runs just for ha-has and highest zone purposes, because I'm kind of looking to beat my highest zone again. They're like way up there. And did we actually beat it? We may have. Yep. Just barely. Just barely beat it. But we'll go flying by it here. So anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please smack the like button. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.